Walk away.
Okay, we're not in trouble.
Walk away before I make you a part of it.
You're all right.
You're gonna beat me up.
Walk away. Ma'am.
Hey, we love you.
Okay. You can go to jail too, or you can step 25 feet away.
No, ma'am.
It's called the Florida Halo Law. ID. ID.
Are you named Christina?
Yeah, give me your ID before you go to jail.
You want to know what? I know my rights, and I'm gonna walk away.
Okay.
Oh
no! You're gonna
Stop.
me?
Yep.
I'm not fighting. I was told about this.
Yep. Sit down.
I like it when you manhandle me. This is the most sex I've had in a long time.
That's
All right, this is another arrest involving Florida's controversial HALO law, which requires people to step back 25 feet from a police officer. And it also involves some interesting First Amendment issues. I got this site from Arrested on Cam. I'll link to the unedited video here, and I'll watch along with you, and I'll provide some legal commentary as we go, especially at the end. And I'll set it up for you. They are confronting some street performers in Key West, Florida.
Pulled up, they had the signs out, told them they can't be here. They don't have a permit. He's not a performing.
That's okay. I actually just wanted information from you guys because I didn't know what's going on.
Well, I did provide you the information when I first spoke with you guys down at the Melfisher Museum. I told you that you need a permit, you need to go to City Hall. I told you that you need to stick your drinks with the parade. And before you came out here and played. And then I came back down here and you guys are back on this side.
We never asked anybody for money.
You don't have to ask for money. Performers, you can't ask for money.
We're
having the box open for donations or whatever.
Well, no, we didn't. I literally, when she told us that, we took away the bucket and everything.
Well, here's the next thing. You're sitting on private property.
We're not trying to start problems. I was literally just waiting for you guys so I can I want to do this properly, and
that's what she's here to give you.
I know, and she said she was gonna have you guys come talk to us because I honestly am new to the area, and
you have to go down to City Hall and apply for a permit.
Yeah.
Once you have that permit, the permit lines out all of the guidelines that are required for you to perform on the street here. Okay, it's not just comes, take a seat, perform.
Yeah.
There are a lot of different guidelines that have to be followed in order to do so.
No,
Well, take away our tip bucket and not have an A-frame sign, so we did that. We have the sign like this, and we took our tip bucket away. It's right behind you.
Yeah, we have a tip bucket that we had out, and I had donations on it, and it said anything else.
We have stickers that we would free.
Yeah, I've literally, even when she came up, the people here, I said, hey, I don't want any. I just wanted to share the stickers.
And I get it, but we're not going to sit here and debate it.
No. I mean, I want to apply.
I have told you what needs to be done.
Absolutely.
You go down to City Hall and apply for a permit. Once you have that permit, then you can sit out here all you want. Right? That permit's going to lay out the guidelines of what you can and can't do. Until then, it's not to get up off my sidewalk and move along.
Okay. Yeah. Hey, we're not trying to have a problem.
Where are we from?
I'm nomadically went to school in San Diego. We were just living in Colorado.
Before we get done, let's start with IDs.
I don't even have ID on. We went swimming today.
Yeah.
So we don't have any IDs on us.
No, we were just swimming. I'm literally still salty. We're not trying to have a problem. Like
Everyone's been enjoying having a conversation.
And I'm literally not spacing.
We're going to start with you. What's your last name?
Like I said, we're really just trying to exist. My furnace broke in Massachusetts. It's really cold there. Ma'am. This will be the last time you deal with us. Sorry about that.
Okay. So, here's the deal. I've entered into the system that we've been out and talked to you about this.
That's fine. Yeah.
So, it's your official warning. There will be no more beyond that.
That's fine. Yeah.
How long have you guys been in Key West?
We've been here like a week.
Okay, so I'll go ahead and give you a few of the other warnings, okay? Most places where you see the brick extending into places like this, if the gate is closed, the property is closed. Okay?
So the brick is closed, is what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay.
That belongs to that property. That
Okay.
belongs to them.
We did not
So,
know that.
if you look around Key West, I don't have any in this general area, which is fine. But there are white signs that say no trespassing. They have our badge on them.
Okay.
Okay. Anywhere you see that sign, we do not need the business to trespass you. If we arrive and you were there, It's go straight to jail.
Okay. Fair.
Understandable, yeah.
Where are we staying within Key West?
Well,
We've made some friends along the way that we've stayed with a couple times.
And before that, we stayed at this place called Cops.
Okay, so that's what I was going to get to because you said nomadic, which is fine. You guys do whatever you want in your own life. However, in the city of Key West, we do not allow sleeping anywhere in Key West.
They told us that.
Yeah, no, we made
So
quite
if
a
you're
few
found
friends.
sleeping anywhere between the beaches or anything like that, it's go straight to jail.
Yeah, we told us.
Okay. Parks and beaches. Parks and beaches in the city limits of Key West close between the hours of 11 p.m. and 7 a.m.
Yep.
Okay, so that's any of our extensive parks and beaches. Some of them aren't even notarized as parks. For instance, the southernmost point, the buoy, that is considered a park.
Is the buoy still there after the hurricanes?
Okay, so we're about to get to the part where the person gets the halo warning for walking up on this investigation. I will say a couple of things. The cop was incorrect. They don't need to stop an ID because they haven't committed a crime. They're not trespassing because they're on the sidewalk, and they don't need a permit to perform. He's trying to make it unpleasant for these street performers because they don't want street performers there, but you don't need but in most cases, you wouldn't need a permit to perform with very limited exceptions, which we'll go over at the end. So let's get back to it.
Kind of in the middle of something, walk away.
We're not in trouble.
Walk away before I make you a part of it.
You're all right.
You're gonna beat me
miss,
up.
ma'am, you're.
I have freedom of speech. Hey, we love you.
Okay. You can go to jail too, or you can step 25 feet away.
No, ma'am.
It's called the Florida Halo Law.
We're not even in trouble. We're not even in trouble. Please, I appreciate you. I appreciate.
Give me your ID. Finish up with that. ID. ID.
Are you named Christina?
Yeah. Give me your ID before you go to jail.
Ice?
Give me your ID before you go to jail.
Why don't you record me?
It's recording. Give me your ID before you go to jail.
You want to know what? I know my rights. I'm gonna walk away.
Okay.
You're gonna arrest me.
Yep.
I'm not fighting. I am not fighting you. Why am I being arrested?
Violation of the Florida Halo Law. You were warned several times. Then failure to ID.
I was told about this.
Yep.
I think you're cute.
Am I getting arrested?
Yes, you are.
In front of the church, in front of Jesus Christ.
Okay.
I'm getting arrested in front of Jesus Christ. I didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, you did.
What did I do?
I
Say something?
told you multiple times to step away from my current investigation. You didn't want to do so. That's violation of Florida Halo Law. Then you didn't want to ID.
Halo?
Do you have anything else on you we need to know about?
No. Just my mouth.
Just your mouth. Cool. Stand up.
I will. I'm wearing pearls for this. I'm wearing pearls for this one.
Oh, this is fun. Can you grab my purse?
We're gonna get all that.
We're gonna get all that. Let me tell Fury about it.
Sit down. Put your feet in. Okay. So back to our quick warnings, okay? Just try not to violate those. If you don't have anywhere to stay at COTS, go to City Hall, talk to them. They'll let you know what you can and can't do.
Absolutely. I'm an office worker. I'm gonna find some kitchen.
All right. Have a good night.
All right, so clearly she's drunk. We'll cut to the police car now where it gets a little weird. And then when we end the video, I'll go over the First Amendment issues and the Halo Law issues that we saw here.
Or am I?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. So you're being arrested for violation of the Florida Halo Law, as well as as well as failure to identify. Yep. It's where when I tell you to step away from my investigation, 25 feet, which I told you twice, you are required to do so. And when you refuse to do so, that is a violation. Subject to arrest. What?
Who's your boss?
I have a lot of bosses. Which one are you?
Which one should I go after?
You can go after whoever you want.
I will.
Okay.
I'm general.
Oh, whatever you say, General. Okay, go and step out.
Why?
Because we're going up to the jail.
I get to go to the jail for
Come
real.
on.
Do I get a picture?
Come on.
Come
there
on.
we go.
Stand here and look pretty.
There we go.
I will. You want to know why? Because all the girls in the military are bitches.
Okay.
They are.
Stand right there. Lean across the.
Oh.
Stand right there.
Oh, you're gonna abuse me.
Whatever you say.
I like to be abused by the wall.
That's weird, but okay.
It's my pink. I can say whatever I want.
You can say whatever you want. Come on.
I love you. Oh my God, we have to take elevators.
Yeah.
Elevator, take me.
Like kindergarten, stand in the corner.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm really good at. Can I put my nose on you? I'm gonna lick it. Am I gonna get COVID?
That's weird.
Am I gonna have to get it? I'm gonna get COVID, the fake disease, the fake mind virus.
Okay.
This elevator is going nowhere. What's wrong with you? Am I gonna see Kim?
Take a seat. Sit down.
I like it when you manhandle me.
Sit down.
This is the most sex I've had in a long time.
That's fucking weird, but okay. On off.
What?
All right, so that took a weird turn at the end. She got very flirtatious and talking about licking, and that she likes it when he manhandles her. So it's almost seemed like she enjoyed being arrested and handcuffed. Like, don't threaten me with a good time. But let's talk about the legal issues there. So he did say if the building has a sign, we don't have to wait for the building owner to trespass you. If we catch you there, we can arrest you right away. And that's true because Florida has this weird quirk in the trespass statute 81008, which says a person authorized can mean any lessee, his agent, or law enforcement whose department has received written authorization from the owner to trespass people from that property. And in Key West, when they put those signs up, they communicate to the police officers in writing through their department that, hey, if you catch somebody here, go ahead and arrest them. You don't have to call us first. So after she was arrested, whether or not the HALO violation would attach, she would get charged with this 84301, which is resisting or obstructing, and that would be because she failed to provide her ID, and also because she interjected herself into that investigation with the kids. And here's the so-called HALO law that passed in 2025. So a first responder could be police, could be EMT, could be a fire person, but if they tell you to step back, you have to maintain a distance of 25 feet after a verbal warning, and if not, you can be charged with violating this. However, lots of people have been arrested under it and very few get convicted. And those that do, they're being challenged in court for constitutionality because it deals with the intent of the person doing it. So if her intent was to threaten the first responder with physical harm or harass the first responder, then that's 2 of the 3 ways you can get convicted of this. And harass has a very specific meaning, which means to engage in a course of conduct, not just one thing, like interrupting once, with the first responder, which intentionally causes substantial emotional distress to the first responder. So it's not just interfering with the investigation, but causing him substantial emotional distress. And I don't think he looks substantially emotionally distressed by her being annoying. And the other prong of that is if you impede or interfere with the first abilities responder to perform that duty, and there were 2 of them there. It didn't look like the interruption was that long, so they could have just sent her on the way. This is going to be problematic. And there's also the First Amendment issues. So I don't know if they were lying to these people or they're intentionally misformed, but there are very strict constitutional holdings about prior restraint in the First Amendment. So just very quickly, the Supreme Court hasn't officially come down on one side or another on this, but it would depend on the place where you live, because there's 13 federal circuits in the U.S., just like the 13 original colonies, and each one comprises of several states. So for instance, New York is in the Second Circuit, California is in the Ninth Circuit, and Florida is in the 11th Circuit. And there have been several cases about this where people have been cited for performing music in public in places like Fort Lauderdale and Key West, and the 11th Circuit holdings would apply. So as I said, the Constitution does not like prior restraints on speech. They can punish you if you did something, but trying to get permission before you say something, the courts don't like that. So in this one, Fort Lauderdale, they banned homeless people and musicians in this 5-mile stretch of Fort Lauderdale Beach. And people sued on behalf of the homeless people and street musicians. And the court said that this was okay because the 5-mile stretch of land that people were banned from, it was the boardwalk, which is very congested. And when it's very congested and people have a hard time getting around there, normally adding homeless people and street musicians to that, that would be a problem. So this one was upheld, but only with regard to the boardwalk. And here's another 11th Circuit one, Florida versus O'Daniels. And this one took place in Miami-Dade. So this one was struck down. The city of Miami Beach had tried to restrict people selling art on the sidewalk and people panhandling and people performing. So they set up 11 small, very specific areas of the city where people can do that. And only in those places were they allowed to do that. And you had to go get a permit for this. And the federal court, the appellate court said, no, there are time, place, and manner restrictions that you can use, as the city of Fort Lauderdale did, where they banned it specifically on the boardwalk where it's high congestion area, but you can't just ban it anywhere, and you definitely can't require people to get a permit just to speak, because art is speech. And so this one was struck down. And another important one in Florida is this one, which is Horton versus the city of St. Augustine. And this one, they didn't require you to get a permit, but they limited all street performers to this 4-block area of downtown. And the court said, the appellate court said, no, you can't do that. If you want to have certain restrictions, like, you can't do it within 20 feet of a crosswalk, or you can't do it, on the boardwalk or something like that, but you can't just ban it from all of downtown. It has to be reasonable and with regard to time, place, and manner, and it has to be content neutral. So if you are letting some people perform, like in a public venue with a stage, you can't say you are allowed to perform here if you play jazz, but you're not allowed to perform here if you play heavy metal. So it has to be content neutral. And as I said, it really depends on which of the circuits you're in. So this wouldn't fly in the circuit where I am. And there's a case here, a famous case, Toucher versus Bourne. And I bring this up even though it doesn't directly apply, because I know both people involved in this lawsuit. So Brooks C. Bourne was a head of a financial regulatory agency. And if you've ever seen a documentary on the Great Financial Crisis, her name is mentioned a lot. And Frank Toucher is somebody who sold advice in newsletters, and he's a very strange guy. I've never met him. I've met Brooks C. Bourne, and although I've never met Frank Toucher, he's called me on the phone several times and told me what he thinks of me, which is not very nice. Anyway, he died recently, and I was wondering why I stopped getting calls from him, and then I looked him up, and it turned out he died. But anyway, so this case dealt with this financial agency, which required people providing financial advice to be licensed before they do it. And the Institute for Justice, which is a civil rights organization, filed suit on his behalf. And the court sided with him, and the agency was forced to repeal that rule. And I don't know who bought this guy's trading advice, because he was a very weird guy. And when people at the SEC or CFTC or other regulatory agencies would pass rules and regulations, he'd submit comment letters. And I kid you not, he would cite the Magna Carta and the Magna Charta, which I didn't know were two different things, Hammurabi's Code, the Bible, all sorts of weird tinfoil hat nonsense. And occasionally he would call the offices. And as I said, I've spoken to him a couple of times where he called and cursed me out. And, very unusual guy, I'll say, but that is what it is. So anyway, that's my thought on that. So let me know what you guys thought of this.